Okay, things are really starting to heat up, and I'm not just talking about the weather, I'm talking about peppers and how they can keep you healthy and also reduce your risk for cancer. We've got Dr. Coral Quiet joining us this morning. She's a radiation oncologist and partner at the Arizona Center for Cancer Care, here to give us some more information about these peppers. And also, I understand that there was a study that was recently done about peppers and how we can benefit from them.
You know, we're finally starting to pay attention to what we feed our bodies and the importance of health.
It's kind of like you are what you eat.
You are what you eat, and we're finally starting to see research that's supporting this idea.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
So one of the most recent studies was looking at peppers and showing that it can reduce the risk of prostate cancer.
Wow.
But again, these are all somewhat preliminary. It's hard to evaluate humans and nutrition because we can't so readily control their diets like we could, like laboratory rats and whatnot.
Well, and when I was looking into it too, I didn't realize that there's over 30 different kinds of peppers. And some are, well, they're all beneficial.
Correct.
And vitamin A and the vitamin D. And then now if we looked at some of the green and yellow peppers here, what kind of benefits would they have?
Well, we know that especially red ones, which we don't see here, and the orange ones have more lycophins, which are strong antioxidants.
Oh.
But even the green has chlorophyll, which we've thought for a long time. We know that green vegetables are all healthy for us. There's fiber, there's lots of vitamins A, vitamin C, again, very potent antioxidants. But we're starting to look at these spicy ones.
Oh, the hotter the better, right?
The hotter the better. Many cultures have spicy, hot peppers, and they produce the heat comes from a chemical called cathepsin, and that's what has a lot of anti-inflammatory benefits as well as anti-cancer benefits, and it may be through the same cascade. More research will be needed for us to understand it, but what's interesting is when we go to the sweet peppers, like the yellows or the greens, the reds, that cathepsin has been mutated, and it's no longer creates the heat that we feel in our mouth, but we are starting to think that maybe even that mutated form of it may be of benefit.
So even if we can't handle the spice, we can still get some of the benefits from the sweeter peppers versus the jalapeno and the, this is a spicy one too, isn't it?
No, these are all sweet ones.
Oh, that's a sweet one?
Yeah, very similar.
Oh, wow.
The little, but even think about Thai food has those chili pepper Szechuan.
Yeah.
We have lots of peppers in our diet that we can find, and again, it's a matter of can you tolerate that heat.
There you go.
We've known for a while that making a pumice and putting it on sore joints are very beneficial, and you see now they sell patches where you can put it on, and many people find that helps their pain, their chronic pain of osteoarthritis or an injury.
This is fascinating stuff. Now, does it matter if I am cooking the peppers versus eating them raw? Do they have the same type of benefit, do you know?
Again, we think that they do. Sometimes if you overcook them, you will lose it and it will start to break down. But in general, especially with today's cooking styles, we keep our vegetables pretty crisp and crunchy, so they're only a little bit cooked. So I think you're okay there. We know that the heat of the cathepsin may diminish a little bit, and it may get lost in other foods, making it a little bit easier to eat.
Yeah.
Be real careful though as you're peeling it. You know, it's the seeds that contain a lot of that
spice.
Heat. Yes.
Yeah, oh, I know.
And if you get those oils on your fingers, be very careful around your face.
And your eyes, yes. Been there, done that,
yes.
Speaking from experience. Well, and you know, again, they talk so much about when you are eating, you eat with lots of color. And when you see right here, you've got the orange and the yellow and the different shades of green, and it's just all part of the diet makeup. What about the spices? Do I get the same benefit from, say, a chili pepper spice or like a red pepper or like a cayenne?
Sure, the dried cayenne is mostly that cathepsin, so that's again very helpful, an easy way to get it. But remember, we want to eat 6 to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables a day in our diet. So you're really better off, I think, going with the whole foods.
Yeah, and does it matter if they're organic versus not?
I think that's a controversial topic that we're just starting to understand how important it is.
Yeah.
If you're not buying organic, I'd encourage you strongly to make sure you wash your vegetables before you put them away at home. And just fill the sink up with some soapy water, scrub them lightly to get some of the waxes and other residues off of
there. Important information, and thank you so much, for helping us stay healthy and reduce our risk. for cancer. We appreciate it. We'll be right back with more of the Morning Scramble.